Today I want to introduce you to 20 jobs that literally pay you money while you travel the world. I know in 2020 most of us didn't get as much traveling done as we necessarily wanted to, and we are looking to fix that in 2021. And I actually enlisted the help of my friend Gamze. She is incredible. This girl literally has 7 jobs at the same time. So I thought she'd be the perfect person to introduce us to some of her favorites.
The first job you can do from home is survey taker or website tester. You can start earning money with these jobs, but you can also win prizes and gifts and discount codes and coupons and other cool stuff like that. Anyone can become an online survey taker. You don't need any qualifications whatsoever. The only thing that you really need to do is to find real, genuine, paid survey sites. There are a lot of scams going on around that. Same goes with the website tester jobs. All you gotta do is to test a website for bugs and usability before it is released to the public.
Another great job with virtually 0 barriers to entry is virtual assistant. You can find these jobs on websites like Upwork or freelancer.com. A lot of businesses are moving online, but they don't necessarily have the funds to hire permanent employees, and that's exactly where virtual assistants come in. You can help pick up different administrative tasks, you can help with scheduling, you can help with social media and things like that. It is a fairly simple job from the outset, and then as you become more, experienced, you can specialize more and earn more money.
Another job you can do from your computer wherever you are in the world and without many qualifications is data entry. It's basically entering customer and account data from source documents into a company's database or system. To find a data entry job, make sure that you're checking freelancing websites regularly as well as normal job bulletins to find the right gig for yourself. These jobs are generally time sensitive, so if you're someone who likes working fast, I think this one is the perfect one for you.
Number 4, become an online language teacher. There are so many websites out there offering language services that just need more manpower. If you are a British, American, Australian, Canadian, South African, whatever, passport holder, I definitely left out one country that's going to be very cross with me if I can't. New Zealand? Did I leave out New Zealand? I'm so sorry. There are so many websites like that out there, and some of them pay really well. One that I will give a shout out to is VIP Kid. I have heard of them many times. I know a few friends who've used them. One little grumble I do want to share with you is if you don't have the right passport, i.e. the passport of an English-speaking country, you will either not be able to get these jobs or you will get less money.
This one is one of my favorites, transcription jobs. You'll be listening to voice recordings or sometimes watch videos and converting them into written text. That's it. Of course, there are some specialty areas like legal or medical, and for those you might need to complete an online training or a course. But very simple transcription jobs are also available, especially for TV shows and here on YouTube. I know that so many YouTube creators are looking for people to transcribe their videos so that they can use these transcriptions as subtitles.
I'm back with one more language-based job, and that's becoming a translator. If you know 2 or more foreign languages, it's a no-brainer, right? The one thing I will say is it's not as simple as it looks. Just knowing those 2 languages won't necessarily make it super easy on you. It's a skill you have to hone. One massive advantage here is knowing slightly more offbeat language combos. For example, speaking Tagalog and Urdu. I imagine that's not a combination that many people possess, as opposed to knowing like English and Spanish. But at the same time, there are probably bigger budgets if one of those languages is English, so it really does depend. Do some Google searching. Again, this is my go-to for everything. Google is your friend.
False.
It's no secret that copywriting is another great job to do from home, and it can pay quite a lot. Everything is about text still. Many companies who do website development are constantly working with copywriters. And if you are good at writing attractive and targeted text, I think you can be a great copywriter. And you can definitely make a living from copywriting. I know that there is a lot of competition, but if your text can stand out, it's a no-brainer.
Job number 8 requires a
very particular set of skills.
taken anyone, and it is becoming a programmer. There are tons of websites online that are willing to teach you coding completely for free. There's Code Academy, there's Khan Academy, a ton of other academies probably that will allow you to learn this skill all on your own from the comfort of your home. And once you do learn some of these programming languages, the pay can be pretty incredible. So if you are quite techie, if you like working with computers, it might be a really good one to look into.
The next one is web design. Just like programming, you need some knowledge to become a web designer, but it all depends on how complex your projects are going to be. Simple WordPress web development is not that complicated. There are many web designers out there, and I know that for a fact, but it doesn't mean that you can stand out on those freelancing platforms with your unique style. And you know what? I think good old networking is really beneficial for web designers, because everyone knows someone who needs a website.
Number 10, if you do possess a very particular set of skills, take it, come on guys. If you do have a very specific skill set, you should consider becoming a course creator. There are so many websites out there like Udemy and Skillshare or Teachable that enable you to build your own courses and to teach whatever it is that you're a specialist in to a wide audience. And by wide, I mean literally anyone on the internet searching for this particular thing. Because here's the thing, yes, you can build up an online audience by becoming an influencer, but if you don't have that audience, these websites can come in super handy because they will help you get noticed without you investing all that effort into boosting your own profile. But what could I teach? I hear you ask. What couldn't you teach? Literally anything you know is fair game. You can teach meditation, baking, you can teach candle making. I'm just looking at a candle. I'm literally just spitballing. I'm also looking at a set of knives. I'm not sure what you could teach with those. Maybe a course on knife throwing? No, that feels dangerous.
Amazon is a huge part of our lives. But did you know that you can actually buy products and sell them on Amazon? Well, maybe you did, because there are many ads about dropshipping lately on YouTube. But it is all for a good reason, because Amazon gives you the platform to sell your products. And if you have that great product idea, it is a solid business. I highly recommend taking an Amazon dropshipping course before you start, because those regulations on Amazon can get really complicated.
In number 12, we've got event planning. If you are someone that enjoys putting together great parties, if you have a good eye for, interior design and just generally making things run smoothly and look pretty, then event planning might be the right thing for you. You can plan anything from weddings, which is obviously its own ginormous field, to birthday parties for preschoolers, bar mitzvahs. One thing to bear in mind here is that if you're planning events remotely, you will probably need staff on the ground to help you set it up. But if you develop a great, network of contacts, it's definitely possible.
I feel like this one's gonna be my job in a few years. Baker or caterer. Especially after COVID, becoming a caterer makes more sense than ever. Again, it's all about your unique selling point. I think if I did some Turkish meals other than kebab, it could be quite a success. This industry is never gonna go away, and I think it's a very scalable business idea as well. So if you're good at cooking or baking, definitely consider this one.
Number 14, house sitting. It's not necessarily something that will make you a lot of money, but it's something that will save you a lot of money. If you are wanting to travel the world and not pay for accommodation, house sitting is absolutely ideal. There are loads of websites. Trusted House Sitters is one that I've used in the past, although I didn't actually end up going anywhere, but I got a membership and did all those steps, and it is definitely super legit. They have tons of property listings around the world, and people will either be looking for you to just check on their house, or more commonly they do tend to have pets. So it's typically cats or dogs. I haven't seen any offbeat ones like, please take care of my pet tarantula. You'd have to have a really nice house for me to take care of your pet tarantula, is what I'm saying. But normally it is just cats and dogs. So if you don't have any insane allergies and you like living in really nice houses, holla.
Here's an unusual one for you. Matchmaking. I actually know a matchmaker, and it makes perfect sense to me, especially after these online dating services getting a little bit weird. If you know a lot of people and you're naturally good at matchmaking, why not turn into a business helping people find love and happiness? an incredible idea, isn't it?
Number 16. One moment, please. Voice acting. When it comes to voice acting, there are so many diverse jobs out there. From reading corporate scripts, which, believe it or not, I have actually done, to dubbing foreign language films, or even working on something like The Sims and dubbing that. You know The Sims. Sil, dag. I played The Sims too much. I probably have a fairly wide Simlish vocabulary, which I am not going to share with you. Or am I? Chamu! Dalka webney. Nishka. Next.
Meditation is only gonna get more popular, let me tell you that. And it's hard to follow a meditation app sometimes. Did you know there were so many personal development events that used a meditation expert to start the meeting, start the event, or to give breaks, to have a whole 1,000 people meditate at the same time? And some of these instructors are now doing their meditations online. If you love meditating and you can actually guide people to relax with you, why not give this one a go? This one doesn't even require a single dime of an investment.
Number 18, if you're really crafty, if you love a good DIY, if you're super creative, why not become an Etsy seller? Etsy lists so many incredible things, from hand-painted vases to, I don't know, different wallets, maybe hair accessories, things to put on your wall. I've listed really weird examples, but everything is candles. Again, thank you. This is a great prop. But maybe you don't like creating with your hands. Maybe you're more of a graphic designer, in which case there are places like Society6, which is a website I like to get my art prints from sometimes. They list a lot of unique pieces, and yeah, you could be their next big thing. I mean, provided that you make decent illustrations. If you don't, this probably isn't the one for you.
Let's go to more soft skills now. You can become a coach. No, I'm not saying that you can just call yourself a coach. You can, though, obtain all the necessary qualifications and certifications online to become a life coach, a business coach, relationships coach, a health coach, or a success coach, just like me. I have an online coaching business and I've been using Zoom for the longest time. I know it has been new for some people, not for me. It has always been online and it works perfectly. You can help people reach their goals from the comfort of your own home, and I think there is nothing more satisfying than that.
And number 20, thank you. Number 20, maybe you want to become an influencer like me. Okay, I promise I'm not actually this full of myself. Maybe I am. I'm not. But becoming an influencer obviously is a super fun job. It is something that takes a long time to actually monetize. So you might be building your, whatever it is, YouTube, Instagram, blog for several years before you actually start to see any monetary gain. That's just the reality of it. I have now listened to Gamze's bit and I really want to become a caterer or baker because I love cooking. So yeah, this video has actually given me some ideas as well. I would love to hear what your favorites were. Have you tried any of these? How did it go for you? Let me know, and I will see you in the next video. By the way, do subscribe to Gamze's channel because she's awesome. Okay, bye!